Listen, I wish that I didn't see the things I saw and hear the things that I heard that cold Friday afternoon in December of 2012. My life changed that day. And what I know is that ever since then, that day that the modern anti-gun violence movement was born, we have been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And today is evidence of the fact that I can say with confidence that we are bigger and badder than the NRA ever has been. I got a little pin here that says NRA F-rated and proud. And listen, Dick and Elizabeth and I, we are going to press as hard as we can over the next few weeks and months to get our colleagues to do right and to change the laws of this nation. But I don't have a lot of confidence that they're going to listen to us. And so we have only one last resort, which is to vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. Listen, guys, right? Democracy doesn't allow for 97% of Americans to not get their way for very long, right? So let me just ask you some simple questions. Do we want universal background checks in this country? Yes! Right, do we want an end to assault weapons being on the streets of America? Yes! We want to make sure that everybody has to be 21 before they can buy a rifle? Yes! We want to make sure that there's no place in this world for bump stocks? Yes! Right? These are simple asks, and the most important question is, if leaders in Congress don't listen to us, are we going to vote them out? Yes! All right, so go to it, guys. This is simple. This is Democracy 101. If we don't get what we want, we get rid of you. And we are going to empower a new Congress next year if they don't do what we want right now. So let me just leave you with one very personal story. Because listen, I'm lucky that I don't have a family or a friend that has lost their life to this epidemic. I'm surrounded by people who unfortunately can't tell that same story. But somewhere in this audience are my parents, and I don't even know that I've told them this story yet. But 2 weeks ago, my 6-year-old, their grandson, came home from his public school. And he told me a story that millions of parents have heard all across this country. He went through his first active shooter drill. And he goes to kindergarten, and they've got a little bathroom attached to their classroom. And so he and the 25 other 6-year-olds in his class were locked inside that bathroom, stuffed shoulder to shoulder. The door was locked behind them, and they were told to be quiet. And he came home that night, and he told me this story. And as I'm listening to it, I can't stop the tears from running down my face as he says, "Daddy, I didn't like it. No child should have to go to school wondering if they are going to survive the day. No child in New Haven or Hartford or Bridgeport should have to wonder whether they are going to survive the walk to the grocery store to pick up milk for their parents. No one in this country should have to wonder if they are safe in their classroom, on the streets, in a movie theater. And we are going to change the laws of this country to make sure that safety exists for every child, for everybody in this country. Are you with me? Are you going to demand change happens in Washington? Are you going to hold Congress accountable if they don't listen to you? Go to it, guys. This is a moment you aren't going to forget. As they say, you look back in the history books and you look at those big moments and you say, boy, what would I have done if I was alive back then? Well, listen, you are alive right now. What are you going to do? Go to it, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks to all the kids who organized this. Let's make some change happen.